The cat gets used to the trap, it's not afraid of it, it associates it with food. Once he's going in, we put the back on the back of it, and we set it for real, and we get the cats.
And now, once you save him, where's the haven? What do you take
Well,
them?
what we do is we take them to clinic, they get spayed or neutered, they get vaccinated, they get rabies, they get an ear tip, and they'll get pain medication. This is all free for the strays. Then they come back to where we trap them, and their caretakers continue to feed them, and we care for them.
But they won't keep.
They won't
Procreate.
multiply.
Okay, so they're not in a supervised,
No. They're
They're
released.
running free.
They're released where they were
Yeah.
captured.
Right.
But
So just
over
helping
time,
them to
that colony
not
will get smaller and
reproduce
smaller.
and,
No.
stay healthy.
They stay
Yeah.
healthy,
Yeah.
they're vaccinated,
Okay.
they're cared for.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
They just try to get whoever's in the neighborhood to breed it.
These are basically shy cats that, because of human irresponsibility, have ended up being born on the streets, and
Yeah,
so
I have
they're
some
just shy.
beautiful
They're just
ones.
shy.
And
They're,
I've got two missing ones you guys might have, one that's all black and beautiful with the most beautiful green eyes, and one that
Oh, I
was
saw it.
a calico, long-haired, really furry tail, you probably did. Oh, gorgeous, yeah.
So you guys have filled out the paperwork.
Yes.
And
How much money you asking for?
why don't you give the paperwork to Stacy?
Okay.
well, our budget for this program is a little over $30,000 a year. So obviously we'd be happy to have the whole thing. But if you want to do 1 or 2 months worth, that would be terrific too.
So,
So
how much you gave me 3 years ago?
we gave him $2,500.
2,500?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
Is that the old former name?
you were generous.
Nobody's name.
So anything over $5,000 we need done. So let's just put it through for not to exceed 2,500.
We're gonna see by the time we finish with LAPD, they don't want to shoot the cats.
No, you can't shoot the cats, it's against the law.
All right, will the 2,500 also be going to the spaceship?
I have some.
It'll be going to
It'll
spaceship.
come to Heaven on Earth Society for Animals for our spaceship program.
All right, so Heaven on Earth, founded in 2000, envisions a day when there are no more homeless pets in LA. The program and events are aimed to rescue cats most at risk for euthanasia and raise awareness in Los Angeles and beyond. The VNNC to support Heaven on Earth and the spaceship program not to exceed 2,500.
Is this just for Van Nuys or the whole valley?
Well-
We're in Van Nuys
Nuys.
quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
So
the
money,
plate,
the money that we're allocating,
yes.
for what area, I wanna know?
Van Nuys.
Van Nuys.
Van Nuys.
They're not Lake Balboa cats.
No, but Van Nuys kitties,
No,
they're
because
here.
we cannot give you any money
That's right, no,
unless.
Yeah.
Well, they're located in Van Nuys.
Right,
Well, we
Unless
we
it's
trap
our
around here,
jurisdiction
we trap
spent-
around here.
The
Van
cats
Nuys.
may travel to
Joseph,
Sherman
they
Oaks.
trap around here. Trust me, they're,
But they'll
I
come
know,
back.
they've helped us. They've helped my family.
There's quite a few cats in this
All
Those
right.
area.
cats have an address, right, Van Nuys?
They,
Yes.
They're
homeless,
qualify
but-
for the residents at
Care of
large.
Howard.
they're residents at large, according to Dunn.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, the motion's on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second,
I call for the vote. I vote yes.
Bad.
yes.
Mr. Lazarovitz?
Yes.
All right,
Thank you.
you're on the
Wait,
agenda, guys.
I want to say yes, but just that we're probably gonna have to amend our budget coming up very soon because we only allocated 7,000 for MPGs, and just based off of the last month or two, we have voted yes on a lot of MPGs.
But what you do is you can move that money out of, you yourself can move that money out of outreach and put it in that
We
account.
still have to approve it as a board. That's what Kathleen told me.
Yes, yes.
Well,
So-
Right.
so then we'll
We're
all
doing a new
vote on
budget
that.
in July
Well, we'll
anyway,
see,
when we get all
we'll
the
see
new
how much
money.
money we have.
But yeah.
But we still have to
We'll
do
play
it
by
or she
ear.
can't fund the stuff. Remember, we're trying to get a lot of stuff funded from
It
last
could be
month.
earmarked for next
the last
go
minute.
around and.
Some
already
was
be
next
voted
Yeah.
on.
month, next year, some was this year.
When do
Right.
you need this money by, first and foremost?
Yesterday.
Sometime.
Whenever they can get it.
As soon as we
As
get
soon
it.
as it's
But
available.
it can be after July 1 if it needs to be.
okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're 3 months into our
Okay.
fiscal year.
Okay.
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 Okay, we'll
All
have
Just
money
good
by
to
then.
know.
And
Not
we've
that.
gotten-
Alright,
we've
so
gotten
you
a couple
vote?
grants so far. so-
Yes, I vote yes. And then also, is this, are you
Who seconded
Jennifer?
that
Yes.
letter?
Okay, so
Without-
do you have an email? Because there's a couple.
Yes.
Okay. Here, maybe I have it right.
All right, so go over and take care of that.
Stacy, all right,
Yeah.
perfect,
Send you
guys.
the new one soon.
Thank
Does
you.
anybody have anything else for the agenda?
I got a cat for you.
No.
Oh my goodness,
Come on,
no,
I get a lot
we
of
can
calls.
adjourn.
Make
Making me
sure that
crazy.
all the
Come on.
board member going to vote
That
on
this sounds like
7th.
something.
That's right, vote early and often.
There it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, if we could do it 20 times, we would, but we can't, darn.
No, you can more than once.
Okay, so next,
We wanna get arrested.
no, we're going to Bob.
One.
And
Oh, let's go to
fined.
Bob.
Where's Bob? Yeah, here we go.
Oh, you have something to say? Yes, Mr. Henry.
There we go.
Can we turn the lights off?
I had a motion
Sure.
to ask Dunn
Slightly.
why they couldn't sponsor a screening of City of Gold, the movie about Jonathan Gold, the Times film. The Times food critic has made a major point about California and Los Angeles cuisine. I personally wrote Gracie Lou, Howard Benjamin, Stephen Box,
Comes up here.
Glenn Bailey, and Jill Banks Barad, and I never heard anything from them. This is an interesting example.
There are only a handful of movies that we can show, that we can do a public showing of. They all are Disney films, and they all have to go through downtown.
Yeah.
It has to go through Dunn.
Yes, we-
There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
That's how Nury got to do it, because Nury's got the authority.
Well,
Remember, she did it last.
Should that be up there now?
should be.
I've tried this before. It worked.
What are we watching?
I don't know.
A Disney?
It's a Disney movie.
Disney?
I just turned it off.
Hey, is this movie approved by Dunn? Otherwise you
Probably
can't
not.
watch it.
Something
I
more
won't
than
watch
we're
this.
getting. We want
Otherwise you
all
can't
sorts
watch
of
it.
people to participate in this. Younger people, more interesting people.
Howard,
They're all
is
gonna
this
go
movie
vote for
approved by
Bernie
Dunn?
Sanders, and I
It's a PowerPoint.
doubt it. You're not gonna get very good candidates, and you have this, because you don't provide a forum, you don't provide a bigger sense of a city value to let them work with besides just fixing the sidewalks next door. Second? Second? Okay, at least I got a second.
What's the motion? What's the language?
The
Hey, I
motion
didn't hear
was
any of
to
that, because I was,
ask
the
Dunn
lights out, I can't
why
see
they
to write.
couldn't create or sponsor a showing of City of Gold, playing Westwood Pavilion, playing ArcLight Hollywood.
What is this business about the city only shows Disney movies, Howard?
That's all that they have.
Why is that?
Could I have that so I can do an article for City View, Howard?
What's that?
The 5 Disney pictures?
Contact Nuri's office. She'll let you know what the 5 films are.
Yeah, because
So
they,
you
They
want the
have
language
it,
to be
not
asked
us.
Done why they can't show City of Gold.
Do a sponsored showing, or pay for a show, or set it up.
Let me do this.
I can't see to write.
There
I'm
we
trying
go.
to simply open a door. I mean, if Tom
Ask
LaVonge
Dunn why
wanted to
they
lead us
can't
all
show
into
City
the
of
There we
hall
go.
inside,
I think
I would
let's
do
do a
it.
sponsor showing.
Nope, it's going up now.
Many things we should be doing
Yep.
also.
Okay,
Come on.
so what are we watching?
Hold on.
Bambi.
It's got some-
Is it rated?
You guys are
I mean,
bad.
we're gonna need 3 sentences, John. I can support this, but you'll have to email over something.
He said he sent it already in email, so why didn't he copy it?
Let me have some.
John, can you
some
copy
light,
the email
yeah.
back?
Here we go, okay.
Can you send it back again? Can you send the email back to George, so you have the wording?
Writing in the dark.
I thought that was sufficient.
Yeah, now you do it. A little late, buddy. I already wrote, I hope I wrote.
It doesn't have the email, so it doesn't have the wording.
I don't know the wording either.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, I can read it, but it's just a matter of,
So wait till we get an email.
I will. I'm waiting right. I want one right now.
yeah.
Let's do something bigger and do it.
Alright, well, that's specifically what I do. We wanna ask Dunn why they will
I
not
did, I said it. We
sponsor
wanna
this.
ask Dunn
That's
specifically.
what, that's what you want George to
We
do.
asked, the motion I made previously is we wanted to ask Dunn specifically.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, we're in.
Can we do that?
If somebody on the executive committee wants to make the motion, we can vote on it.
That's right, we're not these-
And now it just crapped
We
again.
can make a motion, but you need the wording.
But we need the wording.
We'll give you the
Yeah, you
wording,
need
make
the
the
wording, so
motion.
you can't make a motion unless you have the wording.
What I
What are you gonna
have,
put on our agenda?
all I have is ask Dunn why they can't show City of Gold and
Well,
or
let me go
do
to-
a
if
sponsor
it doesn't
showing.
wanna,
You're
it
not
should
gonna
show
do
this,
that.
I can get it on the
That's
TV and
not
it
enough to even put on the agenda. The city attorney advises us we need 3
Screen.
Three
sentences.
sentences, yeah.
Let me go to the video and I can just say what
Demand
it
that
says.
Dunn
Okay.
show,
Demand that
Dunn has offered other
Done.
programs to us.
show.
You demand,
start off with demand and tell me what you have.
I have asked Dunn why they can't show City of Gold and or do a sponsor showing. Demand that Dunn show the VNNC, the 5 required movies, the movies.
No, demand is done,
You-
provide an
you can't
explanation
put
why
that-
they will
Did
not
done.
do
Can't put the word
so,
demand.
if they will not
You
do
can't
so.
do
No, let's
that.
do that.
Demand,
Love
they
that.
won't even,
Provide
they'll ignore it.
and-
No,
All right.
they won't even read it.
Explanation
Let me ask a quick
as
question
to
here. All right, is this a theatrical film?
They can't.
Yeah.
Is this in theaters as we speak?
Yes.
They're copyright issues
Gold.
for
That's why.
presentation. Are you charging for the screening?
You're asking Dunn to figure
No,
out whether
I'm
they wanna
asking
buy
you,
the
are you
house or
charging for
charge
the
for it.
screening?
Yeah, as a charge of screening, it's copyright.
That would be all right, that's done if they would pay for a house.
They're not gonna pay.
They're
for a
never
house.
gonna pay for a house.
Or simply ask the producers.
They're not gonna pay for a house.
Go ahead,
That's
I'll
not gonna
start.
ever happen.
I'm trying to come up with some language, if you wanna ask Dunn if they will pay.
Ani lo
Yeah, אני לא
mבין.
מבין, אני לא mבין.
Alright, then
So,
that's,
okay, I have two sentences, give me the
discuss-
third one, guys.
Alright, the
Discuss
third-
wage
Don't
pay,
use the word
the
demand.
third one is
receive,
Discuss,
Request.
good
request,
verbs for
that
you.
done,
you discuss request that done.
no,
What?
no, not discuss request. Request that done,
Okay, request that done. Uh-huh,
pay for screening,
okay.
resolve copyright
Are you
issues.
guys dreaming or what?
Yeah, they're dreaming.
I'm
It's never gonna
dictating
happen.
the 3 sentences, that's what I'm
Request
Yeah,
doing.
but they're not gonna do it.
Pay for screening to
I don't give a
resolve.
rat's
When did you hear
patootie.
the
Copy.
guy ever pay for anything?
They don't, they won't.
For a movie.
Yeah, they won't.
Alright, I make a motion, we adopt the language in 8L as is, do I have a second?
A second,
Alright, I call for the vote, I vote yes.
yeah.
Okay,
Howard,
Yes?
all right.
Stacy,
Abstain.
and Jeanette.
I'm gonna abstain.
Alright,
You
well,
got 3, that's,
the 3 out of 5.
so
You're on the agenda,
that's
John.
enough. That's enough.
There you
But
go.
I will tell you, not only won't they do it,
Are you
but
kidding?
you should have asked
get it, Howard.
Nuri if she would, rather than Dunn. She
are we
might,
watching now?
she has some slush fund money she can use.
Slush fund, that's a good
Slush
term.
fund
Well,
money,
she has some,
shouldn't be bringing that up these days.
no, well, but let's put it this way, she has some money that are discretionary funds, that's, I call
There's
slush.
the
Not
word.
anymore.
And that
Yeah,
she can
I
use
did
it how
too.
she wants. She may
Are we
go for
watching
that,
something?
but
It's not
Dunn
gonna
won't.
watch a movie myself.
And she sponsored,
Wait a minute.
Mr. Lynn, she sponsored movies last summer. So if you go through her, you've got a much more, you've got
Go
a
to the fight
larger
movies.
chance of having it be approved, and she has
Probably
funding that
Bambi.
maybe she'd be able to do it, whereas it's never gonna happen with
It's
Dunn.
Toy Story,
So if you wanna see it go through, try
Toy
going
Story.
through Nuri's office.
Okay.
That's the what, Infinity and Beyond or whatever, is that?
You got 20?
Rio?
nothing.
25. And this year, I'm gonna be a great grandfather.
I wonder if I unplug this thing. Start.
Sure. Give it a shot. It might be that it's,
I've never met.
That's correct. I mean, it went out, but I don't know why.
is
this
it coming out of a USB or is it coming
No,
out
it's
of a mini
it's a
HDMI?
No, it's not even a mini HDMI. It's the thing that, same port on the
Oh,
charge.
that could be the problem.
This is the correct one.
It is.
Because I did the same thing at home and I hooked it up to a television and it played,
And it
no
worked.
problem.
Well, you two, it took 2 of you.
Let me go back to this.
Who's responsible for making sure things are?
This should be out. See the whole blue thing's telling me.
Wait,
There it is.
Alright.
Okay. Don't know if the video's gonna probably won't work, but. And when I go to play, it won't. That's the problem. Okay, so let's go to play.
and just,
Just show the screen.
What?
yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. Where'd George go?
I'm right here.
All right,
You left.
so, here we go.
Okay, so, basically, spoken before, for some reason the video's not coming up, but I had this little presentation of just the ideas and trying to get the video to come up.
Okay.
But, I don't know if any of you have seen online, there is no video of Van Nuys. and I've done other videos for cities and counties that present the best light, in the best light to businesses and future potential residents, what the city's about. And so what I would like to do is create a video, because that's where we get our information now. It all comes from online. Kind of ironic that we're in a library, but when people want to find out something and they go online and they like to see pictures and video of what they're trying to find, information they're trying to find out. So right now, Van Nuys does not have a positive image online in terms of video. So there's nowhere where you can go and see what Van Nuys is about in a quick few minutes. There's a lot of strengths that Van Nuys has that aren't represented, and I think a video would be a good way to do that, and that's the samples hopefully will come up. I've done one for the city of Seaside, which is an overview of the city and what's there in terms of business and redevelopment and potential business that can be had there, and the same for Monterey County. And
Are there any in the valley? Like
no, I haven't done any in the valley.
None in the valley.
No. Most other cities have a video already.
Well,
So-
36 little cities within
Yeah,
the
there's a
valley.
lot of,
Yeah, but this would be
Oh.
just Van Nuys. And so the question I would have to you is this, what's of more interest, a video of the image of Van Nuys or business?
Well, both.
It could be a combination.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that would work. So basically, I want to know if you have any questions
Yeah,
about the video.
do you want to show a video like the way it used to be, like in the 80s when it was prospered and, you know, businesses were doing great in Van Nuys and everybody wanted to come over here? This was Jula de Valley.
Yeah. Well,
Right. 70s
I
and
think
80s.
I think that there's enough here to attract new business and new interest in this area. And
I mean,
so,
what kind of video do you want to create?
well, I would create a pro-business video. I would get testimonials from business owners here. I would talk to city leaders such as yourselves as to
So why
tell
don't we make it
people.
like along Van Nuys Boulevard, because we were planning to do a business improvement district from
Mhm.
Sherman Oaks to Pacoima,
Yeah.
and we could take the lead on it as Van Nuys, and then we could loop in all the other neighborhood councils and kind of, you know, step forward on the business improvement district. I mean, this could be the beginning of that.
Yeah.
I mean, Van Nuys Boulevard is famous for
So
a
once
variety of things.
cruising the
once you
boulevard.
once you create the video, where is it going to be posted? How do people going to get to it? Are you going to
It'd be
Google? You're gonna
YouTube.
put Van Nuys,
It'd
you're
be
gonna
you-
pop up?
Hand it out at bus stops.
Yeah, really, I mean.
No,
Well,
it'd be-
one thing you can do is you can buy time on every movie theater and run, and it doesn't have to be in Van Nuys, anywhere. You can run a little mini commercial version of this video in theaters, and you can also publicize it yourselves in all the different ways that you can, and put it on every city website. The city of Los Angeles, Van Nuys, wherever you can get it. It's basically free to put it on websites.
And it could go up on YouTube as well.
Sure. Yeah.
Now, but the big question is, and if I remember correctly, it was rather costly. So what are
Well,
you,
A video like this is gonna run about $1,000 finished minute. So,
$1,000 a minute?
right, depends on, you know, it could be less, you know, if you tell me that's what the budget is, then that's what it is.
So what are we looking like, 30 minutes?
No,
15
no, no,
minutes?
I would say 5 minutes or less.
5 minutes? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You want
Oh,
people
so
not to get bored
$5,000?
watching.
No, that's more
Cool.
affordable, but I'd heard 10 and that's a lot
Okay,
of
so
money.
what are you
Well, that
gonna
was
show?
Five
a
grand's a
longer
lot.
one.
You're gonna show us something you already done before?
Yes, and
So
if
we
we
can
can
get
get
an
it to
If,
work.
if we can get it to work, yeah.
It worked yesterday.
There's a compatibility issue.
Oh.
Is this a nonprofit?
No.
he's not.
No.
So how are you gonna give the money?
Community improvement project?
Yeah.
Oh, now that's a problem.
We have.
Why?
Well, how are you
Money
gonna spend the
allocated
money
for that.
on something like
That's-
this?
haven't really used
Business
that.
improvement?
For
Then we're gonna
bid?
charge you, we're gonna get some money from the
What?
businesses.
Well, that's
Oh,
the
community
point.
improvement? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you could.
I mean, you could even ask businesses to put in some of the
You
budget.
have $5,000 in there?
Okay.
So, I mean, I can,
Fine.
I don't know why this is not loading.
If we can raise some money from the businesses on
Oh, 10 grand.
Van Nuys Boulevard, for the business improvement project that we're doing. That's gonna help them get some more business and, get recognized.
What you wanna do is you wanna attract people to Van Nuys.
Right.
Okay, I forgot, because it's been a long time ago since I did that, but we have 10 in the community improvement, and we were gonna move over a little bit to MPGs, because we need some more for that, but we could leave 5 and do 5 for him, and that would be good. Because we haven't done a community improvement project in 3 years.
Yeah,
So we should probably do that.
what would be great is, I mean, look, Van Nuys Neighborhood Council District goes all the way down to Magnolia
Yeah,
on Van Nuys Boulevard.
absolutely.
So
Just
if
from
we
the car
want to,
dealership, we can get some money.
Yeah,
well,
oh, yeah.
there's all the keys, there's, you know, there's a lot of dealerships there.
And see if we can get some money.
But it used to be all that.
All right, let's see it. It sounds
Well,
good.
we can't, it's not gonna
I'm
fly.
sorry,
okay.
it's not working it.
Can you post it on our,
Yeah, I
on our
can
website?
put it up on my website and send you the
No,
link
can
to it.
you, Howard? can
No,
you-
no, it's best if we go to Bob's website, look at it
Yeah,
there,
I'll send
it's
you
already
links.
there.
Send the email blast with the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these
just
were
with a
done-
URL and you just
Okay, fine.
hot
The
link
videos were
it.
done for Monterey County,
And
one for
then,
Monterey
once we
County.
see it, we
Yeah.
can,
Yeah, because I want to see it.
we can put on the agenda for the following month.
Of course,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Okay.
Have you talked to Doug?
Let me,
about whether this is,
You wanna put it on?
I don't think we can put it before we see it.
considered an improvement, or is it promotional?
Here to
Well,
go.
it's actually kind
Here,
of
it's plain, Howard.
promotional, but it's to help be improvement, because we need to get
Yeah,
business here.
before it was,
And the
you
thing
know, we
is, we
saw
all
this
know
twirly,
we've
now
got
the twirly
business,
is
but
done
then
and
it's
it's
come
plain.
and gone.
Yeah, but I mean,
Okay, George,
the
work.
improvement means that you put like a park bench, or you put like a.
I know, well, that's
You know,
why
that-
we haven't done any in
that's
3 years,
physical.
because we couldn't
This is
decide on
like-
how we wanted to
We have
spend it
some
that would
apartments too,
improve.
new apartments.
Yes,
some
we have a
very
lot of new
high-class
apartments,
apartments we
we have a
have.
lot of new condos, yeah, we do, we have
Yeah.
We're on the up and up.
new housing and what have you, but the problem was,
We have liquor